Hi there, and welcome to another edition of English with Fred. Today, we are going to go through the new words and vocabulary in the book The Time Machine by H.G. Wells. I have another video of this book where we read Chapter 2, The Machine. And I hope you enjoyed that reading. If not, you can go to it. The link is below. Or you can just go through the new words now and go to the reading later. It's your choice. Both ways work for me. So we're going to go through the new words and vocabulary in the book. Please keep in mind that this book was written in 1895. So a lot of the words in this book have, sometimes different meanings that are generally used these days. And I'm not going to go through all of the words, but we're going to go through some of the main ones. Also, I should say that some of the spellings are, they're British, number one, and they also have changed over the years. So, without any further ado, let's go to the reading, where I'm going to pick out a bunch of words and give you the meanings. The first one is framework. Framework is a noun, is a person, place, or thing. In this case, it's a thing. The framework is the basic structure of a house. It's the wood frame of a house, for example. You might say or use this in a sentence as follows. The house framework was made of wood from pine trees. Excellent. Okay, let's go to the next one. Sconces. A sconce, sconces is plural, are the wall fixtures for lighting. So, for example, you might go to a party center and you will see sconces on the wall lighting up the hallway. So, an example of this would be, used in a sentence that is, I went to the party hall and the sconces were made of gold. Okay, our next word is subtly. Now, this word is spelled rather different than one would expect. Subtle, or subtly, but subtle would be a very, very light touch, a light feel, a light dealing with. You would pick up a baby subtly, very carefully. So subtly is an adverb. An adverb is a word or group of words that express or modifies a verb. It's an adverb. It modifies the verb. Our next word is apparatus. Apparatus is a noun, a person, place, or thing. In this case, it's a thing. Apparatus is specialized technical equipment. And I can best summarize this using a sentence. The fire department uses various apparatus. They have various machines that are specialized and made for putting out fires. Our next word is vanish. Vanish is a verb. It's an action. It vanished. It disappeared. You might use this in a sentence as follows. I watched the performance of the magician where he made the lady disappear. He made the lady vanish before our very eyes. Our next word is mantle. Mantle is a noun, is an object. The mantle is the shelf over, for example, a fireplace, where you would put things like family photos. You might use the word mantle in the following sentence. The mantle above the fireplace had a lot of family photos. And it's also a common word you may hear around Christmas time, where something might be placed on the mantle. The next word in our reading is indistinct. Indistinct is an adjective. We had the adverb, now we have the adjective. The adjective is a word that modifies a noun or a noun phrase, for example, and gives information about the noun. So it's a very, very important word. In this word, indistinct means you could not define something. is difficult to define. It was blurry in the photo. Therefore, the object was indistinct. The object, noun, was indistinct. You described the object. You could not see it very well. Reminiscence is a noun, and it comes from the word reminisce, to remember. He was reminiscing about the past. And a reminiscence is an enjoyable story from the past. It was a reminiscence. And we also can say we were sitting around reminiscing. That's, of course, a word in present tense. We were remembering something. So reminiscence is a reminder from the past or an enjoyable story from the past. The next one we have is unhinged. This is an interesting word where it's also an adjective. It also modifies the noun. Unhinged means unstable, unbalanced, or crazy. You would use this as follows. When he got the bad news, he became unhinged. He went crazy. He did not like the bad news. He became unhinged. And this is an important word you may hear from time to time. In fact, all of these are words you may hear from time to time. And that's why I'm bringing them up here in this lesson. These are the most commonly used words in the story. So I wanted to make a point of them. Our next word is reassured, which is a verb. He was reassured that things will be okay. He was given hope. He was given something that would remove fear and or doubt. And when I say given something, I don't mean a noun, because this word is a verb. He was given reassurance. He was given words of encouragement. He was given something of a verb, words, a saying, perhaps a prayer, etc. So he was reassured that the problem would work out. Our next word is spelled with either an Old English spelling or possibly the current British spelling. I'm not positive. The word here is drafty. It's an adjective. It means a cool breeze, usually coming from the side of a door or a window where you have a leak and the wind comes right through. You would say his house was drafty, so he purchased new windows, because nobody wants to live in a drafty house. You don't want the cold air coming in from outside. Our next word is also really a lot of fun. It's a French word, silhouette. It's a noun. It's an object. But sometimes it could be considered an almost imaginary object, because a silhouette is an outline of the object. You would, for example, if you stand between a light and a sheet, others would see a silhouette of you on the sheet. Kind of like when children do theater using their hands to make puppets. They are creating a silhouette on the screen or on the wall. Our next word is aloft. It's an adverb. It means up in the air, above. You would say the airplane is flying aloft. It is in the air. It is above us. Our next word and last word for today is solemnly. Solemnly is an adverb. It describes a serious tone. It modifies as an adverb the verb. For example, you would use this if you were in court. You might be asked to put your hand up and the other hand on a Bible, and you will be asked, do you solemnly swear? Do you swear? Do you make a promise in a serious tone? And that concludes our words today from the book The Time Machine by H.G. Wells, written in 1895. And I hope you enjoy the book. I am going to go through one chapter, probably of each of many different books, just to give people a feel of the book and to have a different reading, a different voice. I hope you enjoyed this video, and of course, please like and subscribe. So this way you can help support the project. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. and I hope you will be back for more videos from English with Fred.